Well, hello there, and today we are doing another GeoGuessr World Cup group. And this time we have the likes of Canada, Spain, USA, and Australia, Mike. We've got the likes of Jake, Edit, Zigzag, Topotic, Party, Vel, Fungus, and Lim taking part, some absolute legends. This was done at like 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. in the morning, so I wasn't able to commentate. So the likes of Jake and Lim have volunteered, and some other guys may have helped out along the way. How do you think this will turn out?
I don't know, we've got some big names in this group, so yeah, this could be a really fun group. We've got Topotic, we've got Zigzag in the group, so I think I'd have to go for Spain as the winners. As I said, Topotic and Vel, very strong players.
I reckon we're going to see the most insane guesses in this one, and I feel like any team could win it, and it should be fun. So yeah, let's say hello to Jake and Lim and everybody else in Group 3 and see how the games plan out.
I'm cheering for both teams. Let's say that. Yeah,
This is like instantly going in Yucatan. I like that.
sure.
I feel like it makes sense with the flatness.
Harrier agrees, and it is, in fact, Quintana Roo. They saw the plates.
They know their Mexican plates. Quite interesting.
Okay, and here we go.
Oh no.
We've got another unofficial coverage. Ooh, this is quite nice.
No, I don't think we have lemon on. This is .ma.
I wonder if they'll get it, though. Maybe they'll get confused by the MA. It's possible.
I think this French here.
But, oh, they see
.ma.
Africa. Yeah, Bank of Africa. Okay. It's Morocco in English, so MO.
Zigzag's in Morocco.
Okay, there you go.
In the city
Yeah, I
of
mean, it's definitely possible to get with the Africa Bank. Okay,
both.
yeah, nice.
It did feel quite coastal, I think, with the palm trees.
Yeah, but I doubt too many players know their Morocco too well. This is one spot and one spot only.
Do you want to reveal that spot?
I hear you're thinking one spot, but I'm thinking another spot.
Ooh, I like this guess from Red.
I would say like just max north, right by Brazil. But there's a couple places that look like this, and I'm not good. So,
And it was
but
Max.
it is. Okay, here we go. Moving on to the next round. Apart from that, I've got no idea where this is in that country.
I thought it's quite hilly. Maybe it was. It was the east.
I didn't see that.
East would make sense too. With the hills.
A lot of places make sense with the hills.
A lot of you're correct. North also makes sense, but it's a little bit too dry for there.
South also makes sense. Yeah.
No, this is just rural, and I have no idea where.
If we gotta zoom at the houses, maybe. But Poland.
Yep.
Okay.
There you
All
go. Calculated guess there.
right.
Chevrons that could help the players.
Sure. A lot of things
The
here.
black sign? I can't
But
tell.
Polish polls. Does that?
Oh, I didn't see the poll. That could definitely help.
That is a quite helpful tip. Let's see if they can reach and guess Poland.
I want to say I'm gonna go east again. Not max east though. Southeast possibly.
With these towers, I would say probably west.
Okay, well, it's just a complete guess.
Mhm.
And it was west.
Yeah, I'm just so good at region guessing Poland.
All teams are in the center of Poland. Well, the central part.
Yeah, not much better you can do there.
Is there any info on the signs?
Doesn't appear to be any.
Taking their time though, for real.
Maybe they saw something on the sign.
Party is in.
He's in Kukwom. There was a sign that said that, I think.
And Zigzag's in a lake.
Happy
Okay.
Five.
And they found
Yep.
it. Very nearly a 5.
I mean, yeah, especially with Jake on the team, he knows pretty much all the subdivisions of Ghana. So what are we looking at here?
What am I looking at?
Okay, so here you're saying Iran or Saudi Arabia. Yeah, I could see that.
I like Iran more than Saudi Arabia, personally.
I mean, we lost 3,500 and we're in the right country.
That is true. Zigzag is in Saudi Arabia.
Sure. And Eddie, how about him? Both of them. Okay. They're going for a commit. And yeah, we do see party in the west by Jeddah. Makes sense.
Oh, really good guess.
Okay. Zigzag is just yeah, he's studied in Saudi Arabia, I guess. Knows every single photosphere there.
It should be Germany.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, the classic hedge is the dwarf. So Zigzag, he's got
That
some
helps.
German info on him. He knows a bit of Germany.
That's true.
Maybe the
This is a very
houses reveal something.
odd German round. I mean, the architecture is a bit strange. Maybe closer to Czechia.
Yeah, I think it's below the Germany name, or it's Dusseldorf, because it's always Dusseldorf.
We'll see in 6 seconds.
And we have an East and West guess from Red Team here. It's completely wrong. It's in the north part.
Back to unofficial coverage. So,
Morocco?
does this guy look Moroccan? Maybe, yeah.
Any
Sure.
language, any French on his clothes? English.
Well, I mean, they're clothes, so
Yeah, true enough.
I wouldn't be too inclined to trust them, but I mean, sure. I've got no idea here. Be surprised if any of the players had a region guess in Morocco. They might know the country for sure. It might not even be Morocco. So, a lot of possibilities here. It is unofficial coverage. We do see Jake in Morocco. And okay, party in Saudi Arabia. So it's quite a big split. Could be Iran though. In fact, this could be game. 2 seconds.
Oh, it's Saudi Arabia.
And that is gonna be game. They both commit to Morocco. Wow. It's gonna be 14,000 points of damage. And blue team pulls it out. USA.
Very well played from both teams there.
I mean, Japan is a scary team. It's a lot of experience right there.
So Japan looks like Hokkaido plates on the poles.
Okay, so it seems like red team does have the idea.
Okay, no one's guessed over here. Yep, Vey is in Sapporo.
And let's see, should
South
be fairly
Coast.
similar. Yep.
Yep, makes sense.
Negligible points round one.
Topotic went Honshu, I guess, to be safe. Now we have some South Korea.
Okay.
Is that a code over
Again,
there?
a difficult country to region guess,
Yeah, I don't think that's an area code to the south.
but essentially. So let's see what happens. Yeah. And they're not too far away, but ultimately, probably the scanning didn't help. They probably would have gotten the same points in a
Right,
very
yeah.
time as well.
Team Canada jumping.
This one's a little more
Slight
interesting.
advantage early. This, yeah, interesting with the bollards. It's very dry.
Road angle is findable, I believe, so we may see another longer round here. It's possible.
Yep, possibly. But can't say I'm confident with
Seems
that.
likely to me as well. Okay, we have one all the way downtown Sahara Desert here on the red team. Not even guessing on the road though, just kind of a region guess, I think.
Yeah, we've got one in Luga, one in Tuba here. It was the sort of border road.
Was indeed. There we go. Again, nothing too much. Senegal's a surprisingly small country,
Yep.
and
Speaking
we get
of,
to see more of that. Yeah.
a little different landscape-wise this time.
That's for
Kind
sure.
of
Many more
red
trees.
dirt. I wonder if this would be more, I don't know, closer to like Tambacounda or maybe even south of the Gambia. Not sure.
Yeah, I could definitely it definitely seems like it's more that way, regardless. And red team running with that kind of idea.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I've got Topotic is a little bit southeast of Tambacounda. Looks like he's
Okay,
found a
so, yeah,
road
we
that
should-
might line up roughly.
Should see some
Yep.
similar guesses.
Right
Yep.
road.
Nice. Again, Fungus not even clicking on the road, just going for the right region.
But he's edging him every time, just ever so slightly
Okay.
closer each round.
Oh, this is a cool round. So we do indeed have some Qatar here with the red on the number plates, I believe.
Yep, I believe we do.
And ooh,
Interesting.
must be close to the stadium or one of the stadiums or something like that, huh? That's what I would have thought.
Yeah. I haven't really looked at where the coverage is even, so I don't have much of a sense. You probably have a better idea than me.
Right, there's a few little pockets like around where Harrier's looking right now, so that's kind of where the green sections are in the city.
Okay.
Um,
Am I supposed to
then
be on
there's also
Harrier's
one-
screen share? Because I'm like looking at my own screen here.
No,
That's okay.
it should be fine. I
Okay.
just forgot that you were. And then also there's like a suburb north, but I think if we see a stadium, this should be in the city proper.
Okay,
So,
we've got one
yeah.
in Alcor and one in Doha here. On
Okay,
blue
okay,
team.
they're going for the hedge as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just Doha.
Yeah, I think my idea here was Saudi or Iran, but I think Saudi Arabia seems more likely with this kind of really wide highway. I feel like they
Yeah.
probably do that kind of thing over there.
Yeah, I like that. And then we have a
also very
skyline to the
flat.
north.
Could that be Riyadh, maybe?
Maybe. Yeah, it could definitely be one of the larger cities. Basically, I have no idea. Okay, Topodic has gone... Okay, so they're kind of going east here. So Topodic is in Dammam, near Bahrain, and then Vey is in Riyadh, but we have no one west.
Maybe they think these are the ones with the bigger skylines.
It is Riyadh.
And, yeah,
Nice.
Riyadh, there we go.
And red team went 1-1, put one in Iran. And that's, yeah, that's
Big
a good
damage
bit of
there.
damage right there.
Right. So, yeah, the unofficial coverage being a bit of a downfall for red team after a really strong start.
Yep.
Yeah. This is an interesting landscape.
Yeah.
So what are your thoughts here, Jake?
It's sort of weird with the bricks are kind of throwing me off.
I have to say,
suppose
I'm
this is
likewise.
Spain, is it? Or are we even in Europe here? Maybe right, because the
think
bricks
this
don't feel
is-
European, but the
Yeah.
pole looks European, so it's sort of strange, honestly.
I would say it was Spain, just because, like, you do get a lot of that kind of brick architecture in the north of the country. But it is, like, I'm not 100% sure on that. It could just be something else.
Anyway,
Okay, so really
Team
interested
Spain
to see
has
where people
committed
put in.
Spain, and they've gone full west near Portugal.
Okay,
like
that makes
Extremadura,
sense.
Castilla Leon kind of area, so we'll see how that
Okay, we'll
is.
see here.
It's more central.
Wow. More central.
I don't-
I always associate that kind of heavy red brick architecture with north, but I guess
Yeah.
it can also be south. There you
Well,
go.
Team Canada going north there, so I think they had the same
Yeah.
idea as you.
There we go. The foreigners not quite up to the local knowledge, unfortunately. Okay, here. This is
A bit
interesting.
of Ghana here.
Not your typical Ghanan landscape, because it
No.
feels quite like an avenue of trees almost, or something.
Yeah,
With a right angle.
I'd say it is quite strange by Ghana standards.
The presence of a taxi makes me think we're near a bigger city. But of course that doesn't always work.
That would make a lot of sense. Yeah.
So maybe Kumasi kind of area.
Where
might
I
be my
would go
thought, yeah.
here. Yeah, the trees are... Yeah, it's a very strange looking road, but I could definitely see Kumasi.
Again, not the biggest country, but now that Red Team has 850 points left, the game can easily end here.
Yeah, I
with-
think they're
with
definitely
one poor guest.
stressed. Yep.
Chime in.
We'll see soon enough.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, we have Vey going for Accra.
Yeah, it's one game. It's one game apparently.
And Topodic is also on the south coast, so no one went Kumasi. We will see how that
Okay,
works out.
let's see
And
this.
yeah, it's Cape Coast.
Ooh, wow, Cape Coast it is. That's
That
a really
should
good.
do
That's
it.
a really confident and good spread from Blue Team there.
Yeah. I honestly, I might have been hesitant to guess south there because of the lack of palm trees, I suppose, but
Right.
well
yeah.
done from
That's
Team
also
Spain.
was kind of my logic, but I guess it was quite a bit flatter than Kumasi normally. So
Okie doke. I am the sole caster for this match. I will do my best not to say anything stupid. Round one, we have, well, first of all, this is Team Australia versus Team Canada. And round one appears to be South Korea. Some quick guesses here, makes sense. Just going to be spreading through the country, presumably. And Zigzag takes round one with a nice guess in the northeast. Next we have some Japan. See if we can get anything from this. Looks like a northern guy wire over there to the west, which would put us most likely in somewhere from Niigata, Fukushima, northwards. Although beyond that, actually, it may be a horizontal plate on the pole, which I guess could exist in any of those prefectures except probably Hokkaido, so who knows where they'll go, but my money is at on it being one of the 7 northern Honshu prefectures. Looks like they're taking their time a little more with this one. Fungus has guessed. Oh my god, what? So he's gone for Niigata Prefecture, but he's on an island off the coast. Wonder if he knows something. Could be there. We will see. It is not. It is the other coast in Fukushima. And the rest of, wow, the others went far south. Yeah, because I guess it did look quite islandish, so I assume that's what he was going off of there. So this is interesting. Is this Gen 4 Croatia, or? So I'm not used to Croatia having Gen 4, but I think, given the sort of Slavic language that we're seeing here, that would probably be where we are. What else could it even be? I don't think any other World Cup country fits here, so should be in Croatia. Fungus is at the tip of Istria and Pula. That actually might fit with the water. Not quite, but it is up north. Pretty cool round there, showcasing some of the new coverage. This is just going to be UK with the yellow backplate we see over there, which means it's Wales or England. I guess I might just lean England here for no particular reason, but I could certainly see Wales. We'll see what they decide on. Okay, well, Fungus has gone for Northern Ireland, which is not in the World Cup, so I would say that's probably not a good guess. I hope his teammate goes for England or Wales. Otherwise, it could be disastrous. It was South England, but that was basically a 2v1. Some Brazil here. 2x damage could be punishing for sure. I am not very good with Brazil, I must admit. So I don't want to make a call because I'm going to sound like a fool. I might, if it was me, go, I don't know, kind of central, like Goiás, Tocantins, Minas Gerais, something like that, but could very easily be entirely wrong. Although it looks like the teams are having to debate it a little bit here. Yeah, there really isn't a lot here. Side on Fungus has gone for Eastern Minas Gerais, which is, yeah, probably not too far from where I would have gone. And it ends up being, yeah, it is Minas. Yeah, spread makes some sense. Still pretty close here, heading into the scarier rounds. We've got, I guess, yeah, it's low cam, so it'll just be Switzerland. It's pretty high elevation, it seems. It's very tall mountains, especially to the south. So it wouldn't shock me if it's really sort of into the Alps here. Somewhere in like the southern half of the country. Yep, we have Fungus in Valais, and then yeah, it's about probably the spread I would go for if it was me. Nice guess from Zig in Far East. Here we have Oh boy. I don't want to be dumb here. I think it's Ecuador, because the plate is not yellow, but it definitely looks like that area. Oh, I just noticed a bollard here. So definitely an Ecuador bollard. I was thinking it could be Colombia, but yeah, Ecuador definitely fits better here, so probably not going to be a ton of damage here. Fungus has gone for the north coast. And we'll probably see one down here as well. Wow, great guess from Fungus there. He had the exact right idea. Ecuador's not a country I can region guess very well, but very well played from Fungus there. Wow. Not a lot of info here. Looks to be Brazil, but on 3.5 damage in a round that's this ambiguous, I think this could very, very well end the game. Fungus has gone straight away for the northeast. He's in Piauí. Oh, is it like the Piauí road meta with like the red on the side? I think it was Zigzag, actually. I learned that from one of his videos. See if that holds up here. It absolutely does. I think that's probably why he went there, and that's going to do it. So a very good guess. Wait. Oh wait, but but Zigzag wasn't in Piauí. I'm going to have to ask about that. But GG to Team Canada there.
It's been some difficult rounds, I feel like.
That
it's
last
not
one
been
was
too easy.
super difficult. Basically, all you had to work with was how the guys looked.
And I agreed with Morocco, to be honest. Looked quite Moroccan, but
anyway, first round here. We are looking at some Switzerland. Well, I think it's some low cam Gen 4. That's the main thing. We're like lower than this hedge right here next to us.
it'd be Sri
Reach,
Lanka as
I'm
well.
not so sure on. It could be Sri Lanka. You never know if they qualify for the World Cup.
Yeah, it's quite a disadvantage to me that I don't know who is playing in the World Cup. Harry Kane, I know that player.
Indeed.
And he is from Wales.
We do have a bit of a Welsh round here, I guess.
Might be, yeah, I think it's Welsh, but I'm no. Harrier saying it's Welsh, so it's got to be Wales.
I mean, mountains are pretty distinctive here. If they know them, then they can get them. Those ones to the south.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, blue team as well.
In Snowdonia here. Well,
We actually have
Snowdonia.
gaps in the outside of the road lines here. Is that a meta? I've never come across that in the UK.
That's actually
Let's see what it is.
Oh,
Okay, it's
Okay,
just
and Jake is
inside.
just
Whoa,
yeah.
5K! Unbelievable.
much.
crazy.
That's a great guess. On the right road, can you believe it? On a very low information round, but I think Jake is good at scanning, so that does make sense.
I've had so much Ghana today already.
Yeah, true. So much Ghana. And this one's one of the most unique Ghanas I've seen in a while. Very red soil, but also kind of not particularly green looking. A lot of succulent plants around. Kind of interesting.
Yeah, it is quite succulent, but we do have pretty affluent houses, so
I like the word.
would lean me south, but
Yeah, I guess we probably see like a bigger city spread here, maybe. And it's
Yeah.
just Accra.
this one
What are we
is
looking at here? Some more Spain, maybe.
Interesting.
yeah. The architecture is very odd. We do also
Not
have a bit of
language.
Spanish language to our north
Yeah.
as well, so that would help. That would confirm it if they were looking for that. But quite
They're
good at
going
Spain.
north. And it's not so north actually. So same guesses, yeah.
To be fair,
Indeed. USA getting closer. Okay, here we have a new round. We have
Yeah, sorry, not Australia.
not Australia, right?
those French
No,
looking
no
Australia
Australia
we've
just
seen.
yet. It is quite Australian looking. If I'm looking to the south here and guessing a state, I'd probably go New South Wales or something like that, maybe. But as it stands, we have French bollards here, so it should be somewhere in this beautiful country of France. And let's see where it actually is. It's all the way up near Dijon now, so a good guess from Jake. We have an interesting one.
Yeah.
What's this looking like?
It's looking like an American sort of fence, but the rest of the round.
I thought that, yeah, it does kind of look like an American fence. I thought maybe Netherlands here myself, but I could still see North America. It is possible.
I've never seen really. There's not too much Gen 4. It's not too common in the US, I would say. It's usually more Gen 3.
Oh, guys,
But,
parties in
If you look
Massachusetts.
south, this bollard here does feel a bit European to me. The black and
Yeah, we-
white one.
We get to Poddick in Belgium. And did you say Party was in the US?
Yeah, he's in Massachusetts. There's
Okay,
And
it is
it is
Netherlands.
Netherlands. Huge
Middle of
shout.
Netherlands. And not a bad spread from Red Team. They're definitely surviving that pretty nicely. And no one picks the country. So back to some unofficial coverage.
Oh,
here. This
we
should
got
be interesting.
Mahmoud. So this is Saudi Arabia.
Oh, so I need to turn that on.
So the blue car, I think he covered the blue car. It's a certain region. I think maybe more west, but I'm not 100% on that.
This is a very important meta, guys. Pay attention.
Yeah, exactly.
What was that? Sorry. What do you think about the landscape here?
Fungus said it was west, based off.
It's
his-
either west or odd. It's either west or east, but it's one of those. So you could commit to one of them, but I can't remember which one.
Just go west. Just go west. Yep, you should have just
West.
gone west.
It's
Yeah.
God.
There we
Always
go.
on
I
capital.
think sending one Riyadh quite a good idea with that much infrastructure, but obviously it's a difficult
Yeah.
round to pick. And USA enters the lead. There we go. Very interesting indeed.
All right,
So
but this
one
one's gonna be
one good
bit more
round
so.
on the unofficial coverage is what USA has been able to pounce on and make good use of. So this one should be less impactful. What do you think about the country here?
Yeah, I mean 3.5x. It's gonna be about 100 points. Just gonna really move the multiplier up and
Yep.
make further rounds a lot more impactful. So probably nothing here, but in future rounds, this round will really tick the multipliers up.
Yep. And I expect even wait, is this a border crossing? Up to our north here. Could we be all the way in the very north of Serbia, crossing into, I guess, Hungary or something like that? If we are E75, then we're probably, somewhere near Novi Sad or a bit north or something like that.
Yeah, I
judging
could
by
see
the right angle. So,
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we're like leaving a city and you get into a toll road, something like that. But let's see.
Okay.
Huge
Topodic
guess
finds
from
the angle.
Topodic.
It will be more than 100 points. It will be 500 indeed. There we go. Not as insignificant as we thought.
Ooh,
This is
but
not
this
what
is
you want to see
the
for
US.
Spain here.
No.
Yeah, Spain's had 2 Spains so far today, but this definitely, or maybe 3, but this one definitely is, going to advantage the US team, surely. So, North Americans, what are you thinking of the round?
I think of the round. Well, I'd say a bit more south.
For sure.
We do have some pines that, although these pines are actually, no, I'd just say somewhere in the middle then, actually, because we got some mixed pines, some almost like some Christmas trees,
like
like
a-
a very large Christmas tree, but yeah,
Tennessee,
somewhere in
what
the
do you think of
middle, I'd
Tennessee,
say.
guys.
Tennessee, I could see it. They'll get the more
Yeah.
points, but oh yeah, we do have quite red soil, so that could
Yeah,
lean
I just
some
noticed that
people
too.
somewhere.
Party is in
The whole
Pennsylvania.
round,
Wow, it's quite north.
Pennsylvania, okay. The whole round, I didn't notice that red soil, but that leans me more south, so we'll see where it actually is here. And it is, North Carolina there, so good guesses from both teams, actually.
Yeah, and I'm really surprised from Blue. They were really confident on the region there.
Yeah.
Here we go again.
Impressive.
Super impressive.
Is it
Oh, we got
Mahmoud? It's
Mahmoud again.
Mahmoud.
Okay,
Yeah.
will the blue car be again in
So this should be
Riyadh?
east then. So since since he's driving with the sunroof up, I'm pretty sure he's been driving around Riyadh with the sunroof up. So
Right, okay. That sounds like a good call. An interesting call, but a good one.
that was a meta for somewhere. I got very bad short-term memory, but I'm pretty sure that was Riyadh.
I mean, we've had 3 Riyads. This is gonna be the 3rd one. If
Yeah.
it's Riyadh.
I think both teams have learned the lesson. I'll just always go
We
Riyadh.
shall see here. And it ends up being
Yes.
Damam.
That game.
I think our blue team has gone for that spread basically every time, and it pays off for them here. They got the comeback victory. Wow.
Yeah. Knowing your Saudi Arabia really pays off here.
Wow, would you look at this?
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, it's Canada. Oh hey, I
Yeah,
wasn't
it-
watching.
Yeah.
What the ooh, I think it's just Toronto.
I guess this is like a Markham.
Feels like the Toronto area. And it's just east there.
And it's Ajax. Okay.
Pickering.
Yeah, I love those houses so much because I don't know. It just it's like such a distinctive architecture, but I don't know how to describe it.
Yet another Spain round for Team Spain.
Yeah, it's I think we need to check the what's it called, the distribution on this. Seeing a lot of Spain and Ghana. It's a bit suspicious, but yeah, and that was a nice guess from you guys on Ghana as well. But here we got Spain and
Wait, someone didn't guess?
where's Spain?
Spain.
Yeah, where's Spain?
Where is Vey? Yeah, I guess he didn't get his guess down.
Possible. Yeah,
Maybe they fell
it's
asleep.
quite late
Who knows?
there. So, and are we? What's going on with this antenna?
Wow.
Oh, what the hell?
Okay, we're getting a Gibraltar shout from Harrier.
Noted World Cup participants.
Oh, he's saying no. He's saying no. He's saying no. Sorry. I'm misquoting him.
Also, Fungus with the Northern Ireland guess. Noted World Cup participants, Northern Ireland.
Oh, okay. Well, Lim is supposed to correct me on that.
Wait, I'll talk about that. I didn't realize.
I've never watched the World Cup. Okay.
Okay, fair enough.
It looked like Northern Ireland.
I think this our Northern Ireland has like the black sticker on it, which we didn't have.
Yeah, sometimes.
It's like all the way down south. That's crazy. Yes.
I love Spain, guys.
Team Spain is east here.
2 Spains in a row.
Yeah.
I wonder who got paid. And this is Ghana. No.
Or Ghana.
Is it? Or is it Europe?
Yeah, it's Ghana.
It's Ghana.
It is Ghana.
What a wonderfully diverse map this is.
Oh, is Zigzag in the lake?
South of Kumasi. Oof.
Oh wow, just a crazy guess there.
Good guess there. Here we go.
Ooh.
Okay, we got some official coverage.
Oh, it's Qatar.
Nice cutter, yeah. Lusail is one of the stadiums, although I don't remember where it is. It might just be in Doha.
They both guess on the same spot, and it's neither of those. Not a highway, apparently.
Interesting.
This one looking like,
Is it just like,
right? Wait,
or could it be UK?
it could be UK actually. Yeah, as this kind of looks. A bit
Is there
British.
a UK bollard west? It's like, or is it just?
Oh.
That is a
it's
UK
like right
bollard.
on
Yeah,
the
there
fence. It's like blending in with the fence. But
So it's an imposter.
okay, I've got Sheffield and border Wales for Spain. Just
Definitely
into Wales,
Wales
yeah.
there. Is this the first Tunisia?
It is indeed the first Tunisia.
Yep. Almost forgot we could even get Tunisia.
Not too much else you can guess, and yeah,
Yep.
you and Harry are making the call for this exact spot. So,
Ooh,
this is not
hello.
what you want to
Oh
see.
no.
It's
There's
pretty
a
hot
city
show.
though, Tamworth. I wonder if
Oh, that's a big town. I mean, yeah,
Exactly.
they,
Oh, he
they should be
definitely
able to.
knows it. He just instantly.
I mean,
knows
yeah,
it.
it's a huge town in North New South Wales. I think. Yeah,
Is it?
so
Oh, it is. Yeah.
I think.
where even is it? Oh, there it is. Got it. Yeah.
I think.
Topodic's got it.
Be able
Yeah.
to find it. Yeah. Okay. And even getting closer.
Australians probably disappointed that the Aussie round had good info. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
exactly.
As if led. Oh no, I just realized I was considering Colo for one of the earlier runs when they're not in the World Cup. Oh no.
Don't want to mess this up, but Vay's going in.
Yep, he's in Ecuador, Santo Domingo, and then Topodic's got near Guayaquil.
Zigzag in the same spot that I guessed last round, and a bit further south is Eddie, so it could be dangerous. Yeah, they weren't heading south at all. It's going to be Machala. It's going to be
Yeah,
1,800
bit of
points.
damage. Yeah,
Really good points there.
Not what you want to see on Ecuador, but we got a big
but
country.
we have some Brazil.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh boy.
Wooden poles is interesting. Would incline me to go further north, like Amapa,
Interesting
Amazonas,
little forest. here.
Roraima.
I have no idea.
It's like a bug on the camera or something to the north. Better
Oh,
with
yeah.
some UFO.
Do we have any what's the car looking like? I'm not in the game, so
It's blue.
it's blue.
Vaguely blue, yeah.
Huh, okay. Yeah, so maybe actually I don't know where this blue car. I know it's not Roraima, so or
Topodic is
Rondonias.
in Amazonas, southwest
Yeah.
of Manaus. And then we have one
Maybe
near
we'll
San-
see one. Yeah. Yeah, Santarem or
It's a reasonable spread, I think.
Oh wow.
Oof.
Pretty good guess.
Zig.
Huh?
No
That's
way.
disgusting.
Points.
That is so much health gone.
Wow.
From a crazy guess from Zigzag.
What a guess.
And we're in a forest.
Oh no.
Probably
Oh
to
my
end it
god,
off.
what is this?
Just beside the game
Oh.
right here.
Yeah, we have Topodic
Zigzag
in
in
Cocos
Costa Rica.
Island, and Vey is in the northwest of Costa Rica.
Okay, yeah, Zigzag's in Costa Rica, but
Okay.
I don't know if they'll go Cocos Islands.
It was.
And
Oh
Topodic,
Oh.
Topodic
my-
wins it with the Cocos
Zigzag
Island.
must be so. Like, how did he get that? I mean, I'm really
Yeah.
impressed with that. That's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
The Cocos Island guess there.
Topodic insane. So that's 9 points, I think. I think Spain has won all 3 games.
So they go on to the semifinals, but
I believe they do.
Okay, we have Canada versus USA in the final match of the group. And we're starting off pretty standard here, I think.
It is
Oh.
Belgium, right?
Yep, Belgium with the red plates. Lack of blue strips on both of these. Well, actually,
You have the
on the front
Belgium
one.
brick too.
Yeah, Belgium red brick.
And the dark roofs too. Yeah, and we have this red sign.
Yep, everything points to
thick
Belgium.
one.
So,
It's quite hilly, so it should be somewhere south, probably.
yeah, that is the vibe I'm getting as well. Maybe not too south, it's not big hills, but should be probably, south of Brussels somewhere. So that's what red team's going for here. And Jake Lyons playing a very good guess there. Just near Namor.
Yeah, in between the two.
Exactly. Sometimes that's the way hedging goes, isn't it? Okay. So, all yellows here, but
Yeah, it
actually
is South Korea.
appears to be South Korea. Black Google car. Infrastructure is just very South Korean. And then we have clear Asian characters to the north, although you could not quite make out that they're Korean without the other context clues, I think.
How do you region guess?
I just click middle. I think I definitely have one south here, but then the other guy
I
just
think this
clicked
could be
middle
like either Daejeon or Daegu.
Yeah. And it is
Or
Seoul.
it was just Seoul. Yeah, you always
Classic.
need the one capital if it's urban.
Exactly. Yeah, this is Korea. You just kind of have to resign yourself to the fact that you probably don't know where it is.
Exactly.
Okay, more
We
Belgium.
have another Belgium, yeah. We have some Flemish on the sign there.
Okay, yeah. Which sign is that? Here we go over here. Yes, indeed. So should be
I know it's a
interesting.
bit sandy, so maybe it's closer to the coast.
Yeah, I can
But
see
I'm
that.
not confident.
Yeah, I can definitely see that. You can kind of see like the sand all over the road, which is interesting.
Yes.
Black backs of the sign as well, which with as many clues as we have in this round shouldn't pose an issue.
Yeah,
But
I
it could have.
like Party's guess.
Yeah, okay. So Canadians have one in Antwerp. Hopefully they don't send anyone coastal, and it is relatively coastal, but not quite. Just on the river though. So that might explain it. Okay. Next round here. 1.5 times damage.
Interesting one. This could decide something.
Oh, it certainly could. We have the white and blue Google car. It's one that you do see in Brazil, so that's my immediate first thought
It
here.
is probably Brazil.
And the question is, if it is Brazil, where do you go
Region
here to
guessing.
Botic? Yeah.
I actually don't know here. This is
Any
one of
call,
those
Eddie?
locations that could be on my map. Seriously.
Yeah, true. What are you thinking, Eddie?
Well, I can't really see a whole of the round, unfortunately. It is. This is meant to be car meta, and I haven't memorized that little thing you brought out.
Yeah, the white and blue car versus the blue car. They travel different parts of Brazil, but most states have both, so it's not that useful. But yeah,
Oh
I
boy,
mean,
this one is tough.
it is a very tough round.
I
Amazonas
just think
does not
it's
have
not
a
northern.
yeah. Well, Amazonas has
Sorry.
very few rounds like this. But you're not even thinking Pará is really possible here. Tabatic.
No,
Okay.
I don't. Although I'm not good at Brazil. But
Yeah, I mean, It's very
Yeah,
generic.
Goya's is good, and maybe one more south, like
Yeah, okay.
Parana,
I
Sao
can
Paulo,
definitely see Goya's.
maybe even Minas is possible.
We actually have a Piaui. Again, trying that from the
Interesting.
Canadians.
Maybe I'm
Where will it
completely
be?
wrong.
Okay, it is actually Mato Grosso.
Oh, wow.
do
Okay.
Sul. No,
Actually,
Mato Grosso.
Mato Grosso do Sul has that white car meta.
But
just
actually,
that I
it's in
didn't
Mato Grosso.
say it.
It's a bit of spill.
I didn't say it because it didn't kind of look like it. It was
Yeah.
kind of a weird round.
Yeah, indeed. I did not pick that myself. Long antenna here. And the damage was not too bad in the last round, so the game still has plenty of time to go. Could this be Spain? Or is it more likely to be kind of Belgium, France kind of thing here?
It's not Belgium, first of all.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not sure. I think it could be Spain, yeah. Like northern Spain.
Right. So maybe Galicia
Maybe
kind of
closer
area or
to,
further
like,
east?
I don't think it's Galicia.
We
Maybe
saw
it's
these.
like closer to the Basque region, or maybe Cantabria. Or
We
even
saw these
Navarra is
green
possible.
bins. The green bins to the north. Did we see? We saw those in the
Yes,
same round
I think
before.
that's in Spain, yeah.
Right.
Are they
okay.
Spanish
Yeah, I would
only?
go
I'm not
Spain
sure.
personally here.
And the
Actually,
long
I
antenna
don't think
definitely
it's
more
fast
common.
now.
More common in Spain than it is in France, so that also
But
should
we have
factor into
one
the decision.
France guest though.
Okay.
Well, we do.
As for the Canadians, they're not in yet, which is interesting. We'll
So
find out
there's
soon
one
enough.
northern Spain.
We have a France. We have two France, and it is northern Spain. There we go.
Oh,
And
it was Galicia, okay.
It was just Galicia. So there we go. 2,000 points damage from Jake there. A good guess indeed. And now we have 2.5 times damage here. Okay. Yellow rear plate here on one of the 2, 3, 4 of the
I'm thinking
vehicles.
Corsica here.
Yes.
Straight away.
Like very narrow alleyways, a lot of yellow plates, and quite tall mountains.
We
all
even
light
have
up.
palms and very Mediterranean landscape.
Yep. Yeah, and even cacti as well, actually, to the south there. So yeah, that will make sense.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would commit Corsica here.
Yep. And we have at least one from the Canadians. Where will the other guy go? And wow, a super close guess there. Getting the region
Yeah,
does
nice
Fungus.
one.
And
Very
two
nice
south
guess.
guesses, yeah, as well. So all makes sense there. We move on to flag round here potentially. Was our first Denmark? No, not at all. It's actually going to be somewhere low cam Switzerland here.
Yeah.
We have not had
Do
Denmark
you know
yet, have
the flags of the cantons? Because
we? I do not. Personally, I do not. Do you, Topotic?
No, I said I don't know.
Oh, right. You don't.
We have some German, and also like most of the Gem 4 is like either like around Zurich or around Bern.
Right. So that is exactly what the Canadians
So
have gone for
that's
here.
usually the guess that you go, the hedge you go for.
Yeah.
Gem 4 Swiss.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay, so in come the guesses here. Let's see what the result is. Another close one from both teams, so
Yeah,
nothing.
it was closer to Bern.
Nothing
Yeah, the
too-
mountains north makes sense
distinct.
for that.
Yeah. I mean, nothing too impactful there. Okay, so 3.5 times damage here. Very dry. Perhaps USA here is most likely. Would seem so, I think. So could it be elsewhere?
I'm thinking it is USA.
We have two A-frame poles, which is definitely something you don't see too often in the US. But the lack of car meta here, the lack of an antenna, immediately makes
Yeah,
USA
some of the
most
trees
likely.
also look more American than European.
Yes, I could agree to that. So
So
what region
maybe
do you
like
think?
somewhere Appalachian.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense. Maybe like a Tennessee kind of Kentucky kind of round is possible. I think.
Yeah, one Tennessee, Kentucky, and one maybe like southern Pennsylvania or something like that.
Southern Pennsylvania. Okay, I can see that for sure. It is kind of like a rolling landscape, such as you would see over there. What do you think, Eddie?
We have the US team though, so
Yeah, this is true.
maybe they know something.
I've heard people say that there's a lot more winter coverage around the Tennessee kind of area before, so that's probably where I'd go. But
Yeah, I think especially in Gen 3, there's a lot.
Yeah, but
around there.
I think Kentucky also has that.
Mhm.
So.
Mhm.
And some areas of Pennsylvania have some rounds on my map that look kind of like this, although I don't think it is there this time.
Right. Yeah, if I was going for a single guess, then I'd probably just kind of click maybe in Kentucky, southern Kentucky, something like that.
I agree. Oh, we have a
Okay.
Missouri, interesting, by party.
It is possible. You do get such
It is
hilly rounds
possible.
and such wintry rounds in Missouri
Maybe
as well.
they know more about their own country.
It is possible here. Let's see the spread. Oh, and it is Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Oh, it's
Wow.
the bait area in Oklahoma, yeah.
That is extremely baity, and
And
USA
party
taking a
with
good
a
lead.
big gas there.
Yeah, huge call to go Missouri there. Getting the right region, basically. And the next one here looking like maybe Mexico? Or am I wrong? Yeah, we got a Mexican bollard here, so we are indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
a
think
lot
the
of
ball is
palms.
Mexican too.
Not to mention this light lamp as well, quite Mexican looking. So
We have mountains though, so it's not Yucatan.
okay, we do have like a significant ridge there to our west.
And could it be southern coast, like Pacific coast?
That is a good question. Well, that is kind of what the red team is hedging on so far in their guesses. And it's Chiapas
It
there,
was
a dry Chiapas.
Okay.
Wow. 152,
Not
not
much
quite enough.
damage there.
Yeah. Ooh, things
We
get
have a
interesting.
Oh, no.
Costa Rica beach tracker.
Costa Rica beach tracker. Wow, we were really not going to go well against you if we got any more Costa Rica trackers after that.
You did that straight away as well. That's insane.
So where is this one? Where is this one actually?
The trackers in Costa Rica are like kind of on the northwest coast, the beach ones, I mean. So yeah, there's like really close to each other.
So
Yeah,
the
like north of Tamarindo, yeah.
Culebra kind of area could work here maybe, with like kind of the
It
bay.
may be Coco, around Coco.
Around Coco, yeah.
The-
But we actually have land to the north as well, so yeah, there's somewhere near there, like one of those beaches can work, yeah.
Yes, the one like directly south of Culebra actually works for the land.
Yeah, exactly. That's the one I was thinking of the first point. So, yeah, I mean,
Playa Panama maybe fits well there.
So, yeah, I mean, I think it's only a matter of time until we see a guess here, because the tracker should indicate Costa Rica. Now, if they're not thinking of that, then, well, obviously they want to make sure they don't get knocked out, and then it's not another continent, so I guess that's why the round is taking a bit longer here.
I guess
Maybe
it's
they're
got to go with the same
discussing
logic.
where to go in Costa Rica.
Maybe so as well. What are you saying, Eddie?
Well, we had the same logic in the last one where we kind of figured out, well, you figured out that with Trekker we kind of have to go Costa Rica because it's just such a, there's limited countries in this, especially with Trekker, that Costa Rica is just so much more likely. So I don't think it's a question. I think Topodic's right. I think they're discussing where in Costa Rica this is, not.
Yeah, it is a
not other
vital
countries.
decision. It is a vital decision for the red team. The blue team could opt. USA team could opt for a faster guess, but it's actually the Canadians
for
in first.
this tracker, it is like even more likely that it is Costa Rica than for the one we had
Yeah,
before.
true. The last one had similar rounds elsewhere in the world, I think. But okay, look at this. And, ooh.
It was
Yep, Jake Lyons gets it. That's huge stuff. And that's
It was
probably the
Playa
game.
Panama.
Yep.
And
Was
that's game.
indeed the right beach there.
GG's.
And we have a USA win over Canada here, so well played to the American team.